Hi, my name is Vibeke and welcome to Diving Ducks Crochet. So today I want to show you how to crochet this extremely beautiful headband. You can do this even if you're a beginner. I will show you from the very beginning to the end how to do every step of it, and you can easily adjust this for a child. You just keep chaining until it fits around the head, and remember it has to fit loosely around the head because you have to have a little room for this twist in the end. And it's very easy to do, so let me show you how to do it. Super liner midi from Elise, and you can see the info right here. It's 75% acrylic and 25% wool, so it's really nice and warm and it's easy to work with. So I really like this yarn, and I will of course write in the description how much you will need for this. Then I've also used a 5mm hook and some scissors and a darning needle. So we begin with a slip knot. Make a loop with your yarn and take the long end of the yarn behind the loop. Then grab it from the middle with your hook and pull. Then we create a chain, so you yarn over and pull through the loop. Okay, yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Just keep chaining until you have 81 chains. This will fit around my head, and my head measures 52 centimeters. You can try measure this chain around your head, and it has to fit loosely around your head. I will chain 81. When we have 81 chains, we will now begin working into these chains. And you skip this first one. We will always skip the first one in the beginning of each row. Then we go to the second one, and then we do a half double crochet slip stitch. So you yarn over, then you insert the hook in the chain, then you yarn over and pull through, and then you pull through the other two loops as well. That's a half double crochet slip stitch. Again, in the next one, you yarn over, then you insert the hook in the chain, then yarn over, and then you pull through all three loops. So first this one, and then the other two. Alright, we continue like this. So yarn over, insert the hook in the next chain, yarn over, and pull through all three loops. Whoops. And another one, yarn over, insert the hook, yarn over, and pull through all three loops. And just continue like this all the way to the other end with one half double crochet slip stitch in each chain. At the end of the row, it looks like this. We started with 81 chains, and then we skipped the first one, so you should have 80 stitches when you're done with the first row. Now for the second row, and this is the row we will repeat for the rest of the headband. You chain one before you turn, and then you turn. Then we skip this first one and move on to the second stitch, and then we will do a back loop half double crochet slip stitch. So the same stitch as the first row, but now only through the back loop of the stitch. So remember, skip this first chain, then yarn over to do a half double crochet. Then you insert the hook through the back loop of the stitch, so only this loop in the back, and then you do the half double crochet slip stitch. So you yarn over, pull through, and then pull through two. Okay, the next one back loop half double crochet slip stitch. So you yarn over, insert the hook in the back loop of the next stitch, then yarn over and pull through all three loops. So 1, 2, 3. and you find the next stitch. So yarn over, insert the hook through the back loop of the stitch, then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And one more. So continue like this for the rest of the row. Just yarn over and do a half double crochet slip stitch through the back loop of the stitch. And then at the end it will look like this. Then we will just repeat this row we just did. So you will again chain 1 before you turn. So yarn over and pull through, then turn, and skip this first one, move on to the second one, and do a back loop half double crochet slip stitch. So yarn over, insert the hook through the back loop of the stitch, yarn over, pull through the other 2 as well. Yarn over, insert the hook through the back loop of the stitch, and pull through everything. So just continue like this all the way to the other end, where you will chain 1, turn, skip the first one, and then a back loop half double crochet slip stitch in every stitch. Just continue repeating this row again and again until you think this headband is wide enough for you. I continued for 18 rows in total, and this measures about 10 centimeters. You can continue and make it wider, or you can make it more narrow. That's totally up to you. Then we will cut the yarn. So leave a bit of a tail because we need something for the sewing up. And then just pull through this loop like this, and then find your needle and we will now sew it together. So you take both ends and make them meet on the middle, and then we do like this with the ends and make them kind of grab each other like this and push the ends all the way in. So you have all 4 layers like this. And just take your time. Okay. Then take your needle and push through all 4 layers. And it's very important that you get a little bit of all 4 layers and then pull. And then you just push the needle through all 4 layers, back and forth all the way to the other end. Just like this. And this will make this very beautiful X twist, or just twist on the front of the headband. I always go all the way back as well, just to make sure that it won't get up. And it stays put. So now we're all the way back. I will just weave in the end then, just through some of these stitches. Whoops. And then all the way back. And once more. 3 times, that's enough. And then we can cut the yarn. And that's it. So now we can turn it over. Oh, I forgot weaving in this end. Okay, let's pretend I did weave in this end from the beginning. Then it looks like this. So beautiful. Oh my god. Do you agree? Okay, that's it. I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!